I don't know what made me come up with this bitch, but
Hey, that'd be crazy. I just be
for real, this evil. You know I'm it. My fault. I know one better.
Good morning, everyone. Today, well, it's 11:19, and the first thing I did when I woke up, other than getting out of bed, was I turned my PlayStation on, but I decided today I'm gonna go to the skate park this morning. Hopefully there's not a lot of people there. I feel like it might be because I feel like skaters will go earlier in the day. I don't know the skater mindset, but I just want to like get better at skating more and more. So I'm about to go to the skate park instead of standing here and getting on the game. I want to play the game so bad, but for video purposes and for me just getting out the house, enjoying the weather, we're gonna go skating. What shoes am I gonna wear? Oh wait, do y'all think these are skating? These just might be skating shoes. Oh my gosh. I never wear these because I don't know how to wear them. These actually are skating shoes. Oh my goodness. Pocket check before we leave. Phone, keys, sunglasses just in case it's too bright. Other phone. Wallet. Oh my god, Vaseline. I think I should just bring my man purse. Well, I need my phone, of course. Way better. Way better.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
Okay, I'm about to go to an empty parking lot because all these hills, all these ramps, I can't do it. I can't do it. Gotta find one first.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
No. It's 3:30. What is late for the door? I think I'm recording this shit.
Now, hopefully they don't kick me off this rooftop, this parking lot, because for one, it's a bunch of like cracks in the ground. Kind of makes a lot of noise. They have multiple cameras up here. Feel like somebody's gonna see it. Hey, you go tell him, get off the blah, blah, blah. So I might have to leave soon. That's fine. The guys told me I needed it. Well, they didn't tell me. I needed to find an empty parking lot. And the other guys, they was like, you probably should just drive around, honestly, because they couldn't name any off the top of their head. I kind of don't like it up here because of the cracks in the ground, so I might go find a smoother surface. But there is something that I kind of just wanted to talk about, like just how I feel, how I've been feeling lately. And it's not like another. How do I explain it? Now, usually when this is something people talk about, is more like a sad topic. It's more like a topic that's like depressing. And in my opinion, this is not something that I'm super sad about or depressed about. It's just a feeling that everybody gets eventually. And I feel like I've been kind of feeling it for a while. I felt this in multiple periods of my life. And that's the feeling of loneliness. I felt lonely a lot. And it's not like I don't have friends. I mean, I got people I can call, I got people I can text. But ever since I moved here in North Carolina in Greensboro by myself, the people that I'm usually around, they're not here. I know it's only summer. I know that it's a short period of time. I know it's going to end eventually. But I've been hella lonely. And what do I do to even make that? It's nothing. There's really nothing that I could do to make that up. I could play the game with my friends so I could hear other voices. Some people would say go out and find friends or do this, do that. But what if I don't want to do that, right? I'm lonely. But what if this is just a phase in my life right now? Like, what if I just gotta wait for all my friends to come back? I don't feel like I have to go and find friends in order to not feel lonely no more. I'm just lonely, so I guess I record videos, I play the game, I go to work, it's people at work. And once again, this is not like a super sad feeling that I have. I mean, I just be feeling lonely. You feel me?
You used me way too many times, it cost me too much damage. That shit hurt so bad, ain't had no one to heal my bandage. Seen all the red flags, but I still try to make you meet my standards. Was trying everything, but I can't do this shit single-handed. Don't care no more, let's end it. You put that fire inside me, girl, why you fanned it? Did me so wrong, you left me stranded.
Now, me telling y'all this, so there's fountains right in front of me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But me telling y'all this, it doesn't it doesn't mean that you need to come help me, you need to come fix me. One thing that I don't like about venting is that people think it's a call for help. Some people's venting may be a call for help, but not mine. When I vent, when I tell people how I feel, when I explain these feelings that I have, it's just me explaining how I feel. I don't need people to, oftentimes I don't need people to give me advice. I don't need people to cheer me up, because if anything, that'll just make it worse for me. And I'm grateful for a lot of the help that people offer me and things like that. But like me venting to y'all, me venting to the camera, that doesn't mean go in the comments and type out a solution for me. You feel me? Sometimes I just have to feel the way I feel. And right now, that feeling is loneliness. I mean, I'm here by myself. I could go back home, but then I got work, I got responsibility. I could make friends, I could do all that, but maybe I just need to feel the feeling of being lonely. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I just sit in my room and think, like, sometimes I have family here, right? But once again, I don't feel like you have to have people right next to you or whatever to not feel lonely. Because you can have people right next to you and you feel lonely, but the way I'm talking about it, I mean, I don't know, I just feel lonely. And once again, this is not a cry for help. Nothing bad, nothing sad. It's just how I feel right now. I know it's a short little phase. And when I tell y'all these things, I just be wanting to talk in my own space. Sometimes I'd rather vent to the camera. Sometimes I'd rather type out how I feel. After I do that, I'm getting no response. Sometimes I like to vent and get no response. Sometimes I like to vent and I just want to hear, like, I understand why you feel how you feel. You feel me? I don't want to hear the opposite of how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling sad, why try and cheer me up? Why not let me embrace that sadness and then move on from it? If I'm feeling lonely, why try to bring people around me instead of letting me feel lonely for a little while? And I don't even know. But it's like, you tell people how you feel or what you're going through, and they want to tell you like the opposite. If you're mad at something, people are going to tell you to not be mad and try and, like, why don't we just allow people to feel these feelings? I just had to come out here and say that. I felt like I had to say that. Look at bro getting it. Look at cuz. I would have thought bro was strolling for a minute. I for sure thought cuz was strolling, no cop.
My respect, bitch, I demand it. Yeah. Speaking from the heart, I'm meaning everything I say.
There's different types of feelings of lonely, or there's different type of loneliness. And I'll just give you a couple examples. I'll give you a good example of one type of loneliness. I was watching the TV. I'm watching this show called Series C, and there's a queen, and the queen was explaining to her nephew how, though she's a queen, though she has all these people around her, all these people that serve her, the whole entire city loves her, she was still lonely because it was like all these people serve her, all these people look up to her, all these people worship her. Let me put some Vaseline on my lip. But there was nobody that she could laugh with. There was nobody she could have fun with. There was nobody she could just enjoy being with. That's one type of feeling of loneliness. There's multiple types. And then you have that loneliness to where you have people around you, but you're going through something, you have a different mindset, you're just looking at something different, and you feel so lonely because you feel that nobody else can get on the level that you are, or nobody else can feel what you're feeling. And then you have that loneliness when you're just by yourself. You don't have physical people around you. And see, the thing about me is I've been lonely a bunch of times. Not just being here in North Carolina, I've been lonely back at home in Indiana. I've been lonely when I was in Colorado. I think the thing about me is I went so many different places. Well, I haven't went so many different places, but I actually have went so many different places and like stayed put. I was in Colorado for 6 months away from my family that whole entire time. And yeah, I had a bunch of friends there, right? But my main friend was Wale. I had Ian, I had Aiden, I had other people that were my friends, but at the same time, sometimes you just still feel lonely because in that environment I grew up raised different from everybody else. All of them most likely most of them grew up in super like not wealthy, but money was no problem at all in their households. They grew up in nice neighborhoods, they grew up in beautiful areas, big suburban areas. Meanwhile me, you feel me, I didn't grow up in a bando or in a trap or nothing like that, but the city is dangerous. where I grew up was dangerous, things like that. And it got to a point where I was like, nobody can relate to this. Nobody around me can relate to this. And the type of loneliness that I'm feeling right now, it could be a mixture of all three of the lonelinesses that I just named. I'm here in North Carolina. Once again, I said I have family here, but it's not my original family that I'm just so that I can just run to or just go over their house. I was talking to somebody at work and I was telling them it's different being here. Sometimes I get lonely because it's not that I want to see my family every single day. No, I want to be alone most of the time. But the fact that I can't just drive to my mom's house, I can't just drive to my grandparents' house, I can't just go say what's up to my dad. You feel me? Things like that. And then my friends aren't here right now. They're all at home for the summer. And then sometimes it's the loneliness that people aren't around me, and then sometimes it's the loneliness of you feel like nobody else is going through what you're going through or feeling how you're feeling. Some people are going through what I'm going through, but I'm saying like me as a male, like feeling how I feel, it's something that a lot of other males shy away from or don't want to speak on. You feel me? But I just feel lonely, and that's okay. Like I still got friends I can FaceTime right now and everything. Sometimes I just get lonely. But yeah, I don't want to talk y'all head though. Thank you for watching, and I like this video because it's me being vulnerable and me sticking to a specific topic. And I gotta find an empty parking lot to skateboard on. And I'm so mad that I'm just now realizing that my Pumas were skating shoes. One thing I did forget to mention is I just feel like when you're on the road to success, when you're on the road to do something different than everybody else, sometimes you're gonna feel lonely. In that case, sometimes I don't mind feeling like this because taking these big leaps, traveling places, going different places, moving different places, doing things that nobody else you know is doing or has done, you'll feel loneliness because sometimes you'll feel like you're by yourself in that situation. But it's for the greater good. That's something I really meant to say, but I forgot. If it comes with that, then that's okay. It's just part of life. It is what it is. Only way to go is up. Goodbye.
Yeah. Speaking from the heart, I mean everything I said. I was all for you, the mother hoes got left on red. You don't need no place to stay, you live inside my head.